Hello and welcome to another Give Rugby a Try video. The video series is aiming to help give you some of those basic skills for your first steps into rugby if you fancy giving it a try and coming down to training. So this episode we're going to be looking at passing and catching. So we're going to do that from various heights, also with switching hands and then catching from height, which is really important. All of these skills during a game, which I'll explain throughout the video. So we're going to start with varying heights. Now we're going to demonstrate this with lots of different equipment just to show you that you don't necessarily have to have anything rugby to start doing this. So to start with, we're going to do some high passes and catches. This can be done with a partner or against a wall, as you can see Kippy's doing it here. So starting with a really high catch, so arms above your head, and then throwing it back, just a simple underarm pass. Then you're going to switch to a middle pass, so where your hands are a bit more in the neutral position. Again, just catching, throwing it back, and then catching it again. If you drop it, not so important. It's just about getting that hand-eye coordination a bit more in tune. Now you can switch which hand you're passing back with to develop the skill, to make sure you're using both sides of your body, and just really sort of getting into that flow, throwing and catching, because obviously in a game you never know where the ball's coming in from or to. So we're going to do now low passes, so really getting down and catching it. You might have to bend your knees a bit. And to demonstrate this, we've used, I think it's a tennis ball. Oh yeah, a tennis ball, a football, and a rugby ball, and also a pair of socks. So if you've got any sort of sport equipment or even socks, you're good to go. Now we're going to look at switching hands. So for this first exercise, you're going to want two different coloured balls or whatever you're using. Throw one right hand to right hand, one left hand to left hand. If you're doing this with a partner, you can sort of set up like a two-person juggle, but obviously if you're working just against a wall, that's also fine, just right hand to right hand, left hand to left hand. Having the two different colours really sort of helps distinguish that, because in a game you're not necessarily going to know if you've got both hands free or how you're catching it. Next one, we're going to start with just one ball. Throw it against the wall or to your partner and then catch it in the other hand. See, if you're struggling to catch it there, doesn't matter. It's all about development. That's the whole point of these sort of training exercises, is that you are just always improving. So again, just going left to right, right to left, and just really nice simple underarm passes. Again, if you want to develop that, you can learn some different types of passes. Now we're going to do catching from height. We're going to show this with a shuttlecock, a pair of socks, a football, and a rugby ball. Again, just a variety of equipment, just to give you a bit more flexibility. Throwing it in the air, clapping as many times as you can, and then catching it. Now this helps you develop your dexterity. Also, it's very sort of important at the beginning of a game. You might have to catch from height if it's been kicked, or even during a game. But yeah, so developing right up to that rugby ball, clapping as many times as you can and catching it. You can set yourself records or just see how long you can do this for. Thank you for watching today's video on passing and catching, and hopefully we'll see you give rugby a try. Thank you!